What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We're going to be doing another Fear Tower Omega run here with Cell 19. This is the one that requires basically Exalted or New Mutants, and I tried my best with Exalted, and the damage inputs was just not there to get it done. So we were able to bring up some of our New Mutants, and you guys will see that here. I did practice and try a little bit with regards to minimum levels, and this was the best one I can come up with. I was noticing that at level 100, they just weren't getting enough damage inputs, and once I pushed all of them to about 100 to 105 G19, then we were able to get it done. There is no Gear 20s involved here, so this is the saving grace, but unfortunately, yeah, that's as much as I can say in terms of the gold and the training part. Cell 20 is also kind of crazy because the Exalted basically need to be fully maxed out for you to get through it, so it's not really doable for a free-to-play standpoint, but we can definitely get 19 done with a fairly minimal built-up New Mutants team, and hopefully you guys can kind of see that there. So for this one, Storm will be a very big part. She's going to be able to use the stun that we kind of took advantage of last time against the Sentry in the earlier section of the first floor. And then she's going to be able to unleash her ult that basically clears the entire board when she has 20 or more charges. Next we have Sunspot. He was already built up previously because he was part of the Extreme X-Men. So actually I did not actually need to put too much resource investment in him, which was good. We have Wolfsbane, tier 19, G105, 7 red. We have our Cannonball, G19, 105. Again, we had him at 100, but we had to bring him up for a little bit more extra damage. And if I had diamonds on him, I do feel like that would have helped as well. Finally, we have Warlock, G19, also level 105. So I did not want to bring any of these guys up to G20 because they are an older team. But we were able to get it done with this team, and hopefully you guys can kind of see how easy it is. Overall, the team itself was about approximately 5.1 mil for the full team, but let's just put Storm in here, and we can see how the power level is. I should have did this earlier, my apologies. Can't type either. So 6.3, which from a minimal perspective, it is fairly weak. I think I've seen some other teams that were well over 10, but this does work, and hopefully you guys can kind of get some help with regards to this node. So I did try a couple different combinations, and I found Storm to be the best one because of the fact that she does so much damage, and she also applies the slows and the stuns. So we open up here with a big massive special so that it gets all the negatives across the board. Thank you very much, Cannonball. Next, we want to start getting damage all across between the right side for Reed, excuse me. I wanted to say Franklin there. Reed and Living Mummy, because either one of those characters can one-shot our team. So we want to make sure we can control them. Then we use the ultimate here. This is going to help clear the revive once from Living Mummy, because Living Mummy is a pain in our ass. So this is why we do it here, and if it does not clear it, make sure you guys reset and get it so that it clears. And you'll also notice I'm getting a lot of assists, and we're trying to get those assists onto Reed and Living Mummy because they have a lot of health. The Storm ultimate, when she unleashes it, is most likely not going to kill those two characters, hence why we are trying to take advantage. The ability block on Franklin here is massive so that he can't use his ult. Even though he's blinded, his ult will still hit us. It's unavoidable, and it's going to wipe the entire board if that happens. We don't have level 110s, we don't have G20s, so this is the best alternative that we can come up with. Having said that now, from a minimal standpoint, if you guys are able to bring up these guys, then you at least know that you can do it while also maintaining a fairly reasonable amount of resource investment. We're going to throw the stun here on Sue. This is going to apply the slows as well. And this is great because it controls her as well, because we don't want her using her ult or her special. And again, maintaining the course, maintaining the attack frenzy on the two taunters that are currently stunned. So that's the game plan. Now, keep in mind, I tried level 100s first, and I was not able to get enough damage outputs. So you may be able to work your magic if your diamonds are higher than mine, but I was not able to get it done at the current level. But hopefully you guys can see here, the strategy is very, very controlled. These guys barely take a turn. So perhaps if your diamonds are there, perhaps if your red stars are there, perhaps if you have all of them maxed out, like your character shards, then perhaps level 100 is doable. But we pushed them to 105 and we kept them at G19 because I want to show you guys that you can do it with no G20s. And hopefully you can see here now, we want to also make sure there's full charges on the ult. People are dying now left and right. They've barely taken a turn on us. And really, this team is really good at controlling it. We could not even get this type of control with the Exalted X-Men, which makes me really sad because we've pumped a lot of resources into that team. So very, very unfortunate. And Morph is still bugged out and he's not working out as intended. So a little bit disappointing there. But nonetheless, the new mutants do the job here. We'll throw the ult here, clearing everybody almost. And you guys will see that even though there's a couple of stragglers, if they take one turn on us, it's a one-shot KO. So if you guys don't believe me, you can for sure let them have a turn and see what they do to your team. But this took me only about 3 tries. So this should be very easy. Lots of control, lots of sustain as well, lots of stuns, lots of ability blocks, lots of blinds. And hopefully this helps you guys out here if you guys need to get through South 19 with minimal investment. Other than that, guys, always appreciate you guys tuning in. Always appreciate you guys chiming in as well. Please let me know in the comments below if this worked for you, if you guys were able to find a lower level threshold. But the 105 was my own. And of course as well, I'm sure people will be able to maybe hopefully bypass that even further and get creative as usually people are. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.